The birth of a disaster, extreme rain and the angry spirits of nature. In late November 2025, Sumatra was struck by extreme weather, heavy, torrential rains that lasted for days, some of which were triggered by tropical cyclone Senyar in the Strait of Malacca. Normally calm rivers turned violent, overflowing, fragile hills and slopes suddenly collapsed. Many villages, hamlets, and settlements in the plains and foothills were instantly swept away. Rocks, mud, and even tree trunks mixed with the current. For many families, that night turned into a nightmare, houses swept away, roads cut off, isolation, communications, electricity, and even vehicle access were completely paralyzed. Devastation, victims, loss, and emptiness. Within days, tens of thousands of homes were submerged. Thousands were forced to evacuate, shifting to emergency shelters. The death toll rose rapidly. At its peak, more than 700 people were estimated dead, hundreds were missing, and thousands were injured. Not only human casualties, but critical infrastructure was damaged, bridges were destroyed, national roads were cut off, and communication networks collapsed. Many areas, such as Aceh, North Sumatra, and West Sumatra, were completely isolated. The emptiness was palpable. Markets ran out of staple foods, clean water was scarce, homes were no longer safe. Refugee camps were crowded with people, filled with grief. Why this happened? Nature and human action. This disaster is not simply an act of nature. According to experts at Gadjah Mada University, UGM, heavy rains were only the immediate trigger. The real cause is the destruction of the ecosystem in the upper reaches of the river basin. Much of the forested watershed has been lost. Screams and hopes from residents, wounds and solidarity. In devastated villages, residents fled, carrying trauma, the loss of homes, possessions, even family members. Silence, confusion, anger. Those who once lived at the foot of the hill now felt like guests in their own land. But amid the ruins, solidarity also emerged. Volunteers helped comb through the mud, searching for missing people. Local communities and humanitarian organizations distributed food, clean water, and medicine, working together to save others. In small refugee camps, mothers hugged their children as they stared at the muddy roads and debris outside their tents, hoping to rebuild, hoping for a return to life as before. Lessons from scratch and promises for the future. This tragedy should be a wake-up call, not only to commemorate the victims, but also for collective introspection. How are we treating nature? How seriously do we protect forests, regulate mining permits, and enforce environmental laws? If we allow deforestation to continue, clearing forests for short-term profit, we are essentially waiting for the next major disaster. And Sumatra, with its vulnerable geography, will always be a victim. Hopefully, from this tragedy, real improvements will emerge: forest rehabilitation, water and land management that prioritizes the environment and the safety of its people, and a strong commitment to preventing, not just responding to, disasters.